The NBA banned one player from using an item due to the NBA thinking that he was using it as a joke. Another item was also banned just because the NBA thought it made the league look unprofessional. Today, we will look at some of the strangest items ever banned from the NBA. Part 2. First up, we have an item that was banned even though the player was using it for safety reasons. Dwyane Wade's Band-Aids. Back in 2009, whilst playing for the Miami Heat, Dwyane Wade suffered a cut under his left eye, and to protect himself from further injury, he decided to wear a Band-Aid to cover it. Now you may be wondering why the NBA banned Wade from wearing Band-Aids as he was using it for safety reasons. However, the NBA's problem wasn't with the Band-Aids, but was actually with the appearance of it. The NBA said that it was okay for Band-Aids to be used for medical purposes, but not for fashion purposes, and Wade's were most definitely fashionable. One of the Band-Aids he wore had the American flag on it, and another, his name, but our personal favorite, the Flash logo with his nickname. After seeing Wade rock these, the NBA quickly shut it down, but the Band-Aid didn't seem to be hurting anyone, and in our opinion, the NBA shouldn't have wasted their time on something so meaningless.
Tattoos are self-expression, Tone. Wade has none of those, so what's wrong with the band Wade?
Next up, we have an item banned because the NBA thought it was being taken as a joke. This player was known for being a bit random at times as well. Dennis Rodman. Rodman was definitely known for stirring some trouble, such as the time he married himself. For when he skipped practice during the NBA Finals to go to a wrestling event. But during his time with the Dallas Mavericks, Rodman needed to pick a jersey number. Well, he decided to go out and pick the number 69. Nice. However, the commissioner, David Stern, decided that this number could not be worn in the NBA due to its sexual meaning.
David Stern.
Although this number was banned, Mavericks owner Mark Cuban still printed some out and apparently still has them. After finding out that he couldn't wear 69, Rodman decided to one-up the NBA and wear number 70. Rodman was obviously a crowd favorite because during his first game for the Mavericks, whilst rocking the number 70, he received a standing ovation for airballing a free throw. Our next item that the NBA banned was probably one of the coolest accessories in NBA history. The Ninja Headband. In 2019, everyone was rocking the Ninja Headband, and it looked awesome. Some notable players who wore the headband were De'Aaron Fox, Drew Holiday, Jarrett Allen, and our personal favorite Jimmy Butler. But before the 2020 season started, they were banned forever. Although these headbands looked awesome, the league could not have their players rocking it because they believed it made the league look sloppy and that it was a safety hazard for the players that were wearing them. They deemed that the headwear was unprofessional and notified all the players that they were going to be banned, and that if players were to continue wearing them, then they would be fined. Another item that the league banned was very similar to the ninja-style headband, and it was the infamous do-rag. In the 2000 season, the Pacers star Sam Perkins wore a do-rag during a preseason game. It looked very fashionable and would definitely have been trendy, but before it could, the NBA made sure to catch on to it before the accessory could ever be worn in an official NBA game. They banned the do-rag pretty much as soon as he wore it and said that it can be worn for fashion purposes, but it is not to be worn on the court whilst playing because in their eyes it was a potential safety hazard. We would have loved to see players such as Shay-Rock do rags in game, but unfortunately they can't, so shout out to Sam Perkins, the first and only NBA player to wear a do-rag in game. Our next item that was banned from the NBA isn't just one specific item, but it is brand logos as a whole. Many NBA players have worn logos in game which don't fit with the NBA's legal status, so they have no choice but to ban them. Some of our favorite logos that have been worn in game are such as J.R. Smith's Supreme shooting sleeve. The NBA banned this because they couldn't have the Supreme logo on an NBA court, so to one-up got them, JR got it tattooed onto him instead. Nice one, JR. However, our all-time favorite logo that got banned was Iman Shumpert's Adidas hair. The dude really went out and got the Adidas logo shaved into his head just to show how much he loved them. The NBA hated this though and made him shave it off, which left him with a goofy-looking triangle in the back of his head. Now, with so many different accessories getting banned from the NBA, it was almost impossible to get them all into one video, so instead we made it a two-part video. So if you enjoyed, make sure to go and check out part 1 if you haven't already, and as always, make sure to like and subscribe. Peace!